I joined and bought into a vision as can you build a large-scale African energy champion. Over the years, thinking through where do we play, what do we do, has been quite useful. And today, we still have African Rainbow Energy and Power. We've created African Rainbow Energy with ABSA and ourselves as the founding partners. We have over 700 megawatts of invested capacity that's running. We have a pipeline of 2,100 megawatts of projects that we're busy closing, all renewable, and very many exciting things that we're thinking through. And the intent is, how do you create large-scale alternatives for the country, for the continent, that is focused on clean energy for its customers, for its communities, and generally for the people. And that's what we do. We have 2.1 gigawatts of projects with 3.7 billion of equity we need to raise. It's very important that South Africa gets the capacity that it's got installed, working, and at the same time add additional capacity. The best thing for increasing renewables is a good running fleet of coal plants. They're going to be there. They're going to be there with us for some time. Some of the old ones should be decommissioned. More important for South Africa's water savings instead of just CO2 emissions. And then we need to think carefully about the choices we make going forward. We do need batteries. We should be careful in introducing batteries and not benefit from the learning curve. When you look at energy, you have to look at the energy density. Hydrogen is then provides some unique advantages. Why? And we must always understand hydrogen is a secondary fuel. It's not a primary fuel. You have to have gas or coal or renewables to produce it. And hydrogen is very attractive from a sense of the energy density. Small amounts can produce quite a lot, but obviously there's unique issues around hydrogen. Its cost, in South Africa particularly, its logistics. We don't have pipelines to move something like that around. You're going to have to get it to markets, so you have to look carefully at the logistics and the cost of production of that. So that's my sense of the world. The world will evolve around renewables, and hence our investment. South Africa will need lots and lots of it. Storage, whether it's batteries, short duration storage, lithium-ion batteries, or long duration storage. That is work that's being done through the Breakthrough Energy Ventures that our shareholders invested in. That looks at storage from 8 to 10 hours. Very interesting technologies. The issues such as hydrogen, quite interesting. We as a company are starting to work with partners around developing those projects. And then the sense of hydro. Now, there's one thing that we haven't spoken about that's also part of long duration storage, which is pump storage schemes. And it is the one thing that I would say South Africa, if it's got, and it's got one project I know of that is ready, that should be built, it should look at, because that's pretty much long duration storage to pick up the variability of renewables.
From your perspective, so what in President Ramaphosa's speech is clever, new? Is the world a different place for your company post these announcements?
Yeah, I think the world is a different place for all of us. So I think he's got it right. You have to, I mean, it's pretty much, you have to get Eskom working better. You have to get, I would say, at least 5,000 megawatts of stable capacity out of the current fleet, and it's doable, it's possible. You have to get the right people, and that's all in there. And you have to add more capacity, and renewables, you can do that in smaller portions. You can do that through the private sector because it's investable, like other energy sources. And as soon as the thing is invested in, it's usable. 18 months later, it's usable. We've spoken a little bit about things such as batteries, and there's many other things about households, and all of that useful. But the two thrusts around capacity now, that's only possible through Eskom's fleet and additional capacity. That makes a lot of sense.